It's insane. This is a really good account on a big transition away from PMax to standard shopping. What we're going to be doing is taking a look at what standard shopping did at a certain time frame comparatively to what did PMax do during the similar or same time frame. Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Josh over here at Solutions 8. I am a client manager, and today we're going to be talking about a transition away from PMax into standard shopping. And we're not only going to show you the in-app numbers, but we're also going to show you the back-end numbers, what he's actually getting out of it, what his revenue is, first-time customers, and go from there. But a big disclaimer here is this guy is very seasonal. He sells a lot of fertilizers, garden supplies. So he kind of starts ramping up in March. Then kind of around summertime, like May-ish, he starts to be fully optimized for conversions. Everyone's buying. And then around October, November, he starts dying off because no one wants to be outside when it's cold. So that's his disclaimer there. We don't want to look at month over month and say, okay, you know, standard shopping is doing really good. That's because we're scaling. We're going to the busier season. What we're going to be doing is taking a look at what standard shopping did at a certain time frame comparatively to what did PMax do during the similar or same time frame. So right now, I have December 20th to 10th, March 10th selected. So that's when we switch away from PMax into standard shopping. And I'm comparing that to the previous year's numbers of what PMax did. And right off the bat, you can see we're spending 26% less, or 7.4 compared to 10K from last time. So that's a 26% difference. And you can already see the conversions are a lot more, 351 compared to 302. 16% change on that. CPCs are down by 30, and the ROAS is down up by 39%. So it's pretty drastic change of this year's numbers versus last year's numbers inside Google Ads. But we want to make sure is top of funnel shopping really, you know, there's no brand in it. We want to make sure that it's all cold traffic in there. So we could see that that is only cold traffic as much as possible. We don't want to have any brand in there or brand terms that can inflate that ROAS. So what we're going to be taking a look at is PMax right here, kind of the same thing. It doesn't really show brand a whole lot. Maybe there's right here, you know, one or some odd conversion here and there for, but the only issue or the big issue with PMax sometimes is you can't control all the levers. So, you know, your display remarketing or remarketing in general, you can't really separate that out like you can with standard shopping. So that's the big issue with PMax is you're pulling all the levers all at once, you know, letting the floodgates open, and you can't separate out that cold traffic like you can do with standard shopping. So big difference with that is this is way more controlled than PMax. I could increase or lower the budget on just that cold traffic and make sure that I'm not remarketing as much. You know, let him remarket on his email list. That's what I'm letting him do right now, and it's working out very well for the client. So we're not wasting as much budget on, you know, spending XYZ. So let's say they come in the first time, you know, they're convert, and then they want to come back in. We're spending, you know, $5 or $10 for that person to come back, remarketing them on PMax versus, you know, something that could be like 2 cents on the email side of things. So just keep that in mind. But take a look at the back end numbers. Same time frame, 20th to 10th. He is 18% more in total sales. So not only is he spending less, 26% less during that time frame, he's also making more money in total sales. He has 17% more conversions on his site. And also the biggest kicker here is he has 13% more first-time customers than he did before last year. So, you know, with first-time customers is first-time revenue. A big indication of, yes, I can keep scaling this more and more and more. So we want to see, okay, we're going to start catching up to budget what we did last year. So we're really, really hard scaling right now. We're about 9% away from what we were spending before. So we're spending about 3.7 compared to 4.1 for the last 30 days. And we're making about 23% more conversions than before. Take a look at the last 30 days on the back end, 17% more total sales. And the big thing here is, holy crap, 23% more first-time customers from this year versus last year. So big difference there is, yes, we're even scaling up and we're doing better this year than last year. And I think this client is going to be killing it in his busy season. So I'm thinking maybe even double the budget, have double the performance, have double the revenue. and whatnot. So this client is huge indications already, or early indications of, yes, scale this as hard as possible, and see what comes out of this during the busy season. So maybe I'll have another video of you guys coming in on, after the busy season, during the busy season, kind of give you guys update on this account and then go from there. But yeah, super excited. Take a look at the first time orders and comparing it to customers. You can see that the first order date for the last 30 days is 2/17, comparatively to last year's with PMax is 180. So you can see that's a 37 customer change from this year to last year. So like I said, really good indications of scaling this guy up. As you can see here, if I take off that, a little bit more clear, kind of see we start to, let me do the cost on here. Let's kind of see the budget is we are starting from $77 and now we're up to $216. So we're really hard scaling this as hard as possible. Like I said, we're gonna go past his budget from before, see where we're at, and if we're doing better than before, which I think we will be, we're gonna scale even more and more and more until we hit a wall to where performance doesn't make sense to where he's spending his budget from last year to now. So I don't know, this guy, it's insane. This is a really good account on a big transition away from PMax to standard shopping, and we're gonna see, like I said, this year I think it's going to be super big for this guy if the market doesn't crash. So let's see how things work out with this guy and go from there. But other than that, that's basically it for you guys. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. You can always comment below, and until next time.
Hey everybody, John Moran here, and today I'm going to share with you why I'm moving almost all of my customers off of Performance Max when new customer acquisition is the goal. So it's not that Performance Max is a bad campaign type, it just sucks at acquiring new customers effectively. Performance Max saves some of the daily budget for repeat customers. It also